been like a favorite fan encounter with Landman? Because it's kind of people from all across the board, I've kind of heard.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, I mean, when we're doing a show like this, and it's, you know, it's a Texas show, a very American show, sometimes you can see people approaching you, and you know, over the years I've learned which one is going to be really nice and which one's not.
Yeah. You see it coming.
And, yeah, you can get a vibe. You know, like when you're doing a concert and you go, that guy 3 rows back with the glasses, that's going to be the problem right there.
Because he's probably drunk.
Yes. And I mean, you're usually right. But I was walking in Morro Bay, California, a little beach town where we have a place up there, and our daughter goes to Cal Poly up there. And so we take these walks on the weekends when she's not in school, and we're walking down the sidewalk, and there were these 2 ladies who they had cargo shorts on and those giant leather sandals, and
like puka shell necklaces. They don't. I got your vibe. Okay, I got you.
I mean, I don't know this for sure, but I think they're probably from Portland.
Okay. Yeah.
And, so I thought they were, since the Birkenstocks and everything, I thought they were going to come up and just chew my ass out.
Oh, for the oil.
About oil or something and all this kind of thing. And they came up and they go, "Oh my God, we were 5 minutes ago talking about you, and now we see you on the sidewalk in this little town." And I'm like, "Oh, well, nice to meet you. And well, can we get a picture?" And I stood there and talked to him for like 20 minutes, you know. And it was just...
never judge a book by its cover.
Ever, right?
I know.
And I mean, they were crazy about the show. I mean, just love it. They were obsessed. And this was on the first season, you know.
Yeah.
And it's been so good. And like I said, we're all thankful and blessed to be there. And plus, I'm working with people I've known for a long time. Like,
that helps.
Yeah, Sam Elliott and Andy Garcia and Demi. I mean, we've known each other forever. And when, according to some AI video that I saw, Demi and I are madly in love in real life. You know, I've known Demi since like 1989. You know, I was friends with Bruce, her husband. I watched her kids grow up. And it's like, I think we would have got to that before now.
Oh no, there's one right now. It keeps floating up, and it's me and a friend. We've worked together. This is why I'm pissed. Let me tell you why. It's not because they're saying we're together. I'm like, whatever, we're not. But I just mean, but it's because they have me with some kind of weird ass pregnancy test. In my face, I look like the absolute worst version of Kelly Clarkson that you've ever witnessed. And that dude looks amazing. And I'm like, you! It's AI, it's not real. You could have made me look better.
I hear you.
Did you look good at least with Demi?
I never look good, hon.
Whatever. Whatever.
I actually look better in the AI.
You always look cool, whatever. You always look straight up rock and roll, whatever. Well, fans love your characters' monologues. They've gotten really into them. Is that a fun part for you?
Yeah, it is. I love doing those monologues.
I wish I could do that in real life. You know how the writers write it perfectly and you're like, why can't I? I want to say it just like that in life when, you know?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, if you get me riled up, I kind of can.
Okay.
Sometimes I get to the set, and I don't like to look at my lines till I get there because I want it to be fresh, you know? And some days I'll forget what was happening. Yeah, for a lot of people. See, I grew up... as a dyslexic, I'm severely dyslexic. I have obsessive compulsive disorder, anxiety disorder, pretty much everything a human can have. And I read in chunks, sort of. Like I don't read left to right like that, you know? It's like I can look at something and go, oh, okay, I get it. The thing blows up, and then I get in the truck and go over here, and then I say this. And I'm as dumb as a bag of hair and everything else in life, but I have a photographic memory.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So that's, at least I got something.
Yeah.
You know?
So how does leaving the bunker change Xavier? What's going on with you? Where are you at emotionally?
Emotionally, thank you. That's a good question. Well, at the end of the season, I don't want to ruin anything for you.
Sterling, I will whoop your ass. I love your show. Don't ruin it.
I get it. Okay, I won't ruin anything. I'll say this.
Okay.
You see how people who didn't have the resources and planning of the people inside the bunker dealt with this catastrophic event, right? and you see the best of humanity and you see the worst of humanity. And I think with our show...
It's a Tuesday, okay.
It's a Tuesday. I think with our show, we're trying to point to the idea that you are better together. That when people cooperate with one another and are selfless, that the world is a better place.
Oh,
so that's...
we need this. I think we need that now. Yeah. Well, speaking of planning for the end of the world, Ryan, your wife and I, we're both preppers.
Yeah, she's
Do you
prepper.
prep at all, or you get into that?
I have a 20, she does all the prepping. Yeah. She's got all the canned goods and the earthquake things, and we have a bunker.
Yeah, I heard, you have a bunker, but you didn't build it. It came with the house.
We didn't build it. We have a mid-century modern house in LA.
Very cool.
And so in the 1950s, after World War II, a lot of houses have bunkers in them. And ours is one of those houses. She's never been in the bunker because she doesn't like dark places.
What?
Right? I'm the only person that's gone into the bunker, and then we sealed it because we had young kids and we didn't want them just getting caught in the bunker and not getting out and us losing our children. That's like a bad story, you know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have that. But now we may open the bunker back up.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
One time I got a house and I just needed to see the crawl space. I would definitely have to see the bunker. I had to rip a wall out just to see what's in there.
It's kind of awesome. We can seat about 40 people comfortably.
Damn.
Yeah, it's big.
Okay.
Yeah. If you need.
I don't need.
Okay, you're
I'm
good.
ready.
You're good.
I got a ranch. I'm ready.
Good for you.
Yeah. Find me. You'll be fine. Any sentimental items that you'd bring? What would you? I always love, like, even when the global pandemic. Okay, not funny, but it is hilarious what people were like must have.
Yeah.
And I was like, really?
What
Toilet
are your
paper?
must-haves?
Water, rice, like things that survive. Yeah.
Necessities.
Yeah.
I would say anything of sentimental value, like I have a picture of my father that hangs in my office. He passed away when I was 10 years old. That would probably be that and other pictures. Those would be the things that I want to keep with me.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. I kind of feel like a now, but yeah.
You're not. You're fine.
I was like, leave the art, bring the rice.
I'll get water. I just need my daddy.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Thanks.
That's nice. All right, so you also host a podcast called That Was Us, right? What's it like to look back on it?
Like me, Mandy, and Chris, who host it all together, as we rewatch the episodes, we're sort of struck with how special the show was.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like therapy for us. And we're like, we made it, but now it's sort of ministering to us in this really profound and beautiful way. Plus, the two of them weren't parents when they did the show.
Yeah.
Now, Mandy has 3 kids, Chris has 2 kids, so it hits them in a whole different way. It's very cool.
That's like, the only thing I can compare it to is like, even with like Adam and John and I doing the voice together, it was like, we all have like kids around the same age and we're all like such different humans when we were first promoting our first album. Yeah. It's so crazy. Like we're grown.
Night and day.
Yeah.
Completely.
And I hope we're doing it okay. I hope we're good parents.
They'll go to therapy for something.
For something.
For something.
Yeah.
Do the best you can.
So do your boys think you're cool? Like
not
you're on
at
this
all.
hit show?
Come on,
no,
man.
not a little bit.
We'll be driving down the street. There are big old Paradise billboards. Your boy just looking all GQ, et cetera, et cetera. I say, hey guys, you see the billboard? And they'll be looking at GOAT or whatever, because there's a new movie coming out with the GOAT and he plays basketball. And they're like, oh, you mean GOAT? I'm like, no, I'm talking about your daddy, bro. I'm right there on the thing. They could care less.
I'm so sad. So I hear this happens, and right now my kids are still like 9 and 11, and they still think I'm cool.
They think you're cool.
I am so sad for when that happens.
It's coming. Like 13, 14 or whatnot. Maybe you guys are cool. You're cool.
No, you know what? I just remembered something. Never mind.
What?
My son, we were talking about Vegas residency in the break.
Yeah.
No, my son came back for real. Came back and was like, I was like, how was the night? He went with my nanny is a huge Backstreet Boys fan. And she was like, you want to go with me? And he was like, yeah. He didn't know who they were. He's young, you know? And so he went to the show and he came back and he looked like he was having a good time. I was like, man, do you have such a good time? And he was like, oh my God, no offense. Their show is so much better than yours.
They bring, like that. Like you can be up here and like that.
I was like, I asked how your night was, not if you think mommy's talented or not. I was like, so never mind. My daughter thinks I'm cool.
Your daughter.
Okay,
my youngest still thinks I'm fairly cool. The 14-year-old, he's done.
I know, I'm close with both of them just being like, cool. So there are like major stunts in here. Are you still, how do you feel about stunts?
Oh man, this was a tough one. Like going into 50 is tough because I used to just do like as many takes as possible. How many runs, how many jumps, how many fights, etc. And then like I pulled a hamstring this year. I finished shooting the season. I tore an Achilles tendon.
Dang.
That is the appropriate response, everybody. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. I'm on the mend. I'm getting better all the time. But now I have to come up to the directors and be like, how many takes do you need for me to go full out? And then even more so, this is how many takes you get.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have to be able to do it again the next day. And I can't, the body can still do the same things.
Yeah.
I need a little bit more recovery than I used to back in the day.
No, that's the same scene in a studio. Producer will be like, they'll have me doing notes in the rafters on. I'm like, okay, you keep saying perfect, let's do it again.
Right.
Obviously it was not perfect.
Right.
What am I missing?
Yeah.
Like, because your voice starts to wear out.
Yes,
so I was like, you got about 2 more times, man.
There you go.
And then that's the night.
You feel me on
Yeah, you worked at a record store, right?
Yes.
Is that one of your jobs that you did?
Yeah, Kemp Mill Records in D.C.
Yeah, which is
I loved
so
record
great.
stores.
Yo, me too. I still do.
Still do,
And still
when you can
support
find them.
Yes, yes. More overseas than here, but yes. Anyway, I have a pretty eclectic taste in music. You do too, right?
Yes.
What's some of your favorites? What do you like?
I can never name any of the bands. I'm that person. I just keep buying whatever is on Morning Becomes Eclectic. KCRW or like NPR stations.
Yeah, NPR.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
But that's a good thing because I love that people are so. My sister is my like NPR musical.
Oh, okay.
She's her brain, how she listens. I know I'm the musician, but she is really good at knowing great music. And
your producer Kara said that you know some French version of a Morning Becomes Eclectic that's curated.
Oh,
and
that's
Kara
like,
told me about it.
Yes, that's when we listen to.
She said you listen to
oh my
it
God,
in
it's
the
my
makeup trail.
Nova. Nova. That's what they say. Anyway, it's always this weird woman that comes on that's kind of sexy but scary, but she goes Nova. Anyway, I love Nova. That's my favorite because they play everything from like Ella to like Nirvana.
Yes, that's what I like hearing things that I might have.
My station on Sirius is based off that channel because I love how eclectic it is.
All right.
Yes. I thought you meant French, and I was like, oh, Charles Aznavour, which I love. Anyway, I could go on. Well, Rhea has said that while working in the record store, people would come up to her and not quite know the names of the bands they were looking for.
At the holidays.
Which happened to me. I worked at a movie theater. That was my first job. And everybody would come up and ask for movies that did not exist. And I was like, they're literally right up above me. Like, you just have to take a glance, like a quick glance, and they're right there. But they would say, like, weird things, like, oh, I want 2 tickets for The Beatle. And I'm like, so we're not showing that.
They would name movies that are not...
That just are not there. And I'm looking up there, and it's just like a sarcastic and I'm like, so like maybe ants? Is that what you mean?
Oh!
Like, is that, like, I'm like, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, people would do it all the time. It was so annoying. So here it is. So like clam party means what?
Okay, so I had told this story when in the holidays back then when I was working at the store, you couldn't Google a title, you couldn't to find out like what was that band, what was that song, so you would get parents and even grandparents coming in with like
trying to be cool.
They're trying to get what their kid wanted, but they can't remember the name, so they either sing it to you.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Grandma's singing like rap songs.
Gotta love it.
Yes. In like church falsetto.
With the vibrato? With that vibrato?
Yeah. It's, I saw the sun. I think that's Ace of Base.
All that she wants is another baby. It's like that whole band.
Right, but then they also would do titles that, like Beetle to Ants, would be off the thing. So this woman was saying, she was like, it's like a clam party. Like and she was like, they're wearing jeans. Thank you.
Thank you for limiting it.
And like dirty hair, and then it's like clam party. So I said Blue Oyster Cult, which I thought was pretty good. No, it was Pearl Jam. But I loved playing these games. I'll walk around all day long with Grandma trying to figure it out.
Oh my God. Okay, so since Ray also loves word games and you wanted to follow Grandma around, we thought that we could see if you and I can guess a couple musical acts.
Okay.
By names.
Oh, they're weird ones?
Yeah. So first is Hot Ladies. I mean, like Destiny's Child? I don't know what that is. Hot Ladies. Hot Ladies.
But if it's supposed to be a play on words, then it wouldn't be ladies that are hot.
Hot, so it won't be, so they're on fire?
What if the second word was women? Spicy women, Spice Girls? I swear they didn't tell me.
If ever there is a game night and we're both in the same place, I want to be on your team. That was actually incredible.
Thank you.
I'm actually not gonna play anymore.
What?
Here's another desert pool.
Desert pool, so
don't do that. Now I'm not gonna guess.
Desert, sand, water, sand.
Desert pool. Sand, sandy, water.
Something with water, something with ocean,
Ocean.
something with, no, pool.
What was an ocean is now a desert. I don't know. You're the game player here. Pool, a pool.
Oasis.
So a pool of water.
Oasis.
Oasis. You would be incredible on game night.
I almost said that, but I thought it had to be 2 words. Okay, all right.
Okay, one. Oh, you're so bad at it now. If only you were good at it. And one more.
Again, can't sing.
Sleepy vision shakes.
Oh, God.
Wow, this sounds like a bad trip. Nirvana. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Blur?
That's a band, and that's a good guess.
No, it is a Blur. It is a band.
Vision.
Sleepy vision shakes. So you're
sleepy vision.
tired.
Yeah.
You're tired.
Yeah, tired.
And you're
shakes?
quakes, and there's the earth is shaking. I don't know.
Do you guys have? Anybody have a clue?
No. So you all suck like us, yeah. Sleepy vision shakes.
Kara's doing some pantomiming.
We don't know it. REM? That's a good one.
Oh!
Is it? Oh, nice! Wow.
Well done!
You are welcome to game night. That was well done. It's like once you find out the answer, you feel like such an idiot.
Yeah.
You're
That's
like,
the fun
really?
of games.
Yeah. You recently went to Antarctica, and I want to do this. I was talking to you about it in the break. Like, what was it like? Because it feels like it takes probably forever to get there.
It does. It takes 3 days. You cross Drake's Passage, which is like this really turbulent part of the ocean. We didn't have a crazy passage. I mean, I can't even believe
did you get sick or anything?
I didn't, because you know, everyone puts on
The
those little
dermapatch?
sticks.
Yeah.
But those make you really kind of tired too.
Yeah.
But one of the nicest things about this boat trip is like the undulation of the waves. Like when you're going, like when you sleep, I slept for 15 hours one night because it was like being in my mother's womb.
Oh.
Like you're just like, it's so cozy and comfortable. Like getting up and walking around is a different story.
Yeah.
But when you're in bed, there was something like, I never got sleep like that. I haven't had sleep like that. But then we saw the penguins, the little helpless penguins, and their flippers are behind their back, so they have these little highways, these penguin highways, and they come down in front of you, and then they fall on their face like 15 times, and they're so defenseless, they don't even have their wings because they're behind them. And I'm like, didn't evolution prepare these people for something? They need more supplies, you know? And somebody's like, they used to be able to swim. I'm like, so they're devolving? I don't understand. Anyway, it was really majestic. It was so beautiful. You cross like 60 degrees longitude, and they tell you to look out on the boat, and you see this ice, like this sheet of ice. It's like the wall in Game of Thrones.
Oh.
And you're like, and there was a lot of psychedelics on the boat, and I was taking them, and I was like,
I love that it probably wasn't a wall.
It was probably just like a little, you're like, this is huge. Exactly. It was one ice cube. But it was just really magical, and it felt like, oh God, like you felt, you know, sometimes you go to places and you feel like you're not that far away from home.
Yeah.
That was somewhere you felt like you were on another continent.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful. It was really like a trip of a lifetime. I had a great time. Yeah. So it was, I would recommend it for anyone who has the opportunity to go.
Have you ever done that?
No, thanks.
No, she's not interested.
No, you don't.
for me.
Oh, you don't do cold or something, or what?
I don't do cold. I don't do ice. I don't do penguins. I don't do. I'm
What about a humpback whale? Would you do a humpback whale?
Would I do a humpback?
I'm just
you mean,
using
I don't
your
like, no, I don't like the
verbiage.
water.
No, I'm
Nope.
not asking if you would have sex with a whale. I'm asking, would you be interested in seeing? Okay, you don't.
No, I've seen it on TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, now see, there are places that I'm like, I'm sure you could buy a postcard and you can see it and it looks great. But I would like to see Antarctica.
I just conquered the subway. Just.
Really?
Yeah. I
Wow.
just started using the subway.
Maybe you could train me on how to use the subway.
Just started, and I saw my first rat down there, and I didn't freak out.
Dude,
so I feel like I have evolved.
Do you use the subway?
I do use the subway. We take it all the time. I do make sure I'm with a friend. I have to have a buddy system because I'm an idiot.
I'm with you.
I'm an
I need
idiot.
someone
I get
to help
lost
me
and
with
I just
everything.
need
I'm a
help
little
and my
bit.
thing never works. My little phone to get on and the turn thing, it never.
You have to set it to something.
Everybody I know.
Someone told me because I paid 3 times before the guy was like,
I'm like, how many times have I paid for this? And it will not. I'm like, whatever. I'm like the idiot. Like, there are cameras in New York City that have me just looking like a fool. Anyway, but I have to have a buddy system.
I do too, because I'm not good with logistics. I'm very like absent-minded.
Me too.
Like I always walk with purpose, and people think I know where I'm going, but I don't. I'm always like, don't follow me.
I look like I could lead a tribe, but I can't.
Yes,
I cannot. Yes, we have one last photo though. One last thing we want to do of Chelsea's Antarctic trip. So here we go.
Oh,
this is from
fun.
a charity auction during the cruise. You auctioned a service to the highest bidder, and as the monitor says in the photo, that service was, which is so wrong. Chelsea Handler will break up with your partner for you, and you get 2 tickets to her next show. Perfect for your exit date.
Oh my God.
Did that actually happen?
Someone bought the auction item, so I'm on deck to do it when he wants to a guy bought it, so I'd have to break up with a woman. It was really for women who want to break up with a boyfriend that cheated or a husband or whatever, and then I call and give them
the news.
The great news.
Oh my, how do you even lead? If it's a dude that, I just call and be like, so he's a jackass, obviously. He hired me to break up with you.
Right.
You deserve better.
Exactly.
But I mean, I can give someone the business in a way that maybe if you're too close to the situation, you might not have such, I can really lay it out
You're not
for them.
invested,
This is what's happening. This is where you messed up. This is why your wife is leaving you. And I support her 100%. You know, like that kind of phone call, which I think every man would love to get from me.
A whole new show is on the horizon.
I know, that is a great idea for a show. We got to get to work on that.
Oh my God, and friends. You could do it with friends. Where are you from in Australia? I love Australia, by the way.
Originally outback Queensland, Winton.
Yeah?
And then Byron Bay now.
Okay.
Anybody heard of Byron Bay?
I have. I've toured all over. No, I've toured
Haven't
all
you?
over Australia. I love Australia. Yeah.
Ah, have you been to Byron?
Yes, but here's the thing. I left.
You
I think it
surf?
was the first. No. No. I'm like, there's sharks in there.
There are sharks.
Yeah,
They're big.
especially there.
They're very big.
Yeah.
It's a huge country. It's the same size as America.
It's like
pretty much. I mean, literally.
so big. Yeah, when
Yeah.
you're in Perth, you are remote.
You've
It
been
is-
to Perth
yes,
too, have you?
I love Australia.
Oh, wow.
Whenever I first went to Australia, I did Australia and New Zealand, and I was like,
Yeah.
I should live here, somewhere
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Oh,
It's so
nice.
wonderful. Do you still live there, or do you live over here now?
No, I live over here and I live in France. I travel a lot.
Oh, look at your life.
But I flew in from Byron. Yeah, I know.
Yes. I live in France.
I'm just trying to make a buck.
Yeah, that's amazing. I love France too.
But yeah, I mean, I go back there now to Byron. My boys are over there with my wife now, and they're my little dudes are learning to surf right now, literally.
Did you grow up? Did I
Yeah.
hear that you grew up like on a farm area? Like,
I grew up in the outback. My dad was a sheep shearer.
that's cool.
You guys don't really have sheep shearers.
I
do
want to
you?
do. Yeah. No, I have a
No.
ranch in Montana. They do that in Montana.
Yeah, they do it in Montana. Yeah.
I want sheep. I've never sheared
Yeah.
a sheep. I want to do it.
You've never.
No.
You've never shorn a sheep.
Shorn a sheep, sheared a
Shearer-
sheep,
we-
shorn a sheep.
I've shorn 6 sheep.
Shorn sheep.
I've sheared, shorn
by the
6
sea.
sheep.
By
the seashore.
No, but I heard that you would go.
There you go.
You would go from. I heard that you would go from like the farm though, and then you would go surfing. Like you had kind of a really rad upbringing.
Yeah, with about an 8-hour drive in between.
Oh, I did not hear that. Oh.
No, but yeah, I grew up, my dad was, we'd travel around from shearing shed to shed. It's seasonal, you go from shed to shed, literally. So we're in a caravan and, I learnt to shear a sheep.
Shorn a sheep.
I've shorn a few sheep
Shorn a few sheep in your time.
In my time, yeah.
It's very manly.
And then, and then we moved to the city to study. I went to drama school and then, and then came to America.
What gave you, did people act in your family? What gave you the acting bug?
I was just a no-gooder. I was just, you know what I mean? I guess, so, I just sort of pool halls and video games. I was, I'd sneak into movie theaters and then leave before it finished and jump into the next one before, and then so I'd take my $3 or whatever it cost back then and make it drag out for 12 hours.
Yeah.
That's literally what I did.
Or what you do is you have, I worked in a movie theater, you'd have someone leave a door open, like the exit, and then you just let them in. Not that I ever did that. Not that I ever did that.
Yeah.
No, it is. It sounded like a fun upbringing, though.
It was very different. My parents were like, "You what?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how do you do that?"
Yeah.
It wasn't like, back then
It didn't
wasn't
seem like a real job.
No, you couldn't just go and Google it, how do you become an actor? No, there was no real path, and my best friend, who's still my best, was at med school, and he found out that, there's a show called Neighbours on TV. Remember Neighbours and Home Away?
Yes.
And so we literally got a train for 2 days and went and found the woman that cast it. And we knocked on her door, and Literally, I mean, I'm not kidding you. We went to Sydney on a train.
That is a bold move, sir.
We had no money. We were broke as, you know, she fed us. She sat us down and we said, look, we want to be actors. What do we do? And she said, well, what did you come, well, you know, what do you do? We said, we came from Adelaide, you know, which was a 2-day train. And anyway, she said, you either go to drama school if you're serious about it, or you can go into something that I do, which is Neighbours and Home and Away, you know, if you want to do it and, you know, start straight away. And I said, well, I think we're serious. We're the serious type.
Yeah, we're so serious.
So we ended up going to drama school. You know, and there's a few, it's funny actually, Hugh Jackman was in my first drama class.
Oh my gosh, how random,
yeah. There was a couple of people that went on to have, you know, in this small group that literally started, went on to have careers, you know, made a living and did it, so it was very nice.
Well, you were also affected by the LA fire, so how's everybody doing?
It was not a great year last year.
Yeah, I know.
It was it's very sad, you know, a lot of people in our community were affected by it. I consider ourselves lucky, you know, we were able to rent a house, and but I know neighbors who's still living out of their cars.
And just lost everything,
Had no insurance. Lost everything. But I believe, you know, Malibu, we have this saying, Malibu strong, you know, we're going to rebuild, we're going to come back bigger than ever. And I'm an optimist. I'm a born optimist. And so we want to rebuild, and hopefully that'll all come to pass, God willing.
Being an optimist helps in life in general, I think.
Right.
You say doing this movie actually helped because you were filming while this was all going on, right?
That's right. I arrived like
kind of a nice
3
distraction.
days after my house burned down. I showed up with the only bags of clothes that I owned. And but it was actually very freeing because I got to walk around in this guy's shoes for like 10 to 12 hours a day. And I really didn't have to think about me, Cary. I was Mike Grable. And so for, you know, 8 to 12 hours or whatever, I was really forgot about all of that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was actually kind of therapeutic.
I'm the same way. When something tragic happens, I'm like, oh, no, I need to work. Like, I need to have something. Because it's not like, I'm not going to let it, I'm going to let it sink in. I'm going to, you know, handle it. But I need a little bit of escapism.
Well, it affected me, right? But I'm not going to let it define me, Kelly, right? It definitely had an effect on me and my family, obviously. But I'm not going to let it define me.
The thing is, man, I've lost everything in a fire before, I have.
So sorry.
It happened when I was very young. That was fortunate. I say that because it's not a lifetime of like things that you. But there are things though that you go, oh my God, I didn't realize I lost that too. You know, there are things that pop up, and you're like,
it's crazy.
That's gone. Like,
no, it's really, your mind goes through this thing where it starts like taking inventory of what you've lost. It's like, oh, that thing,
and you
your
forget.
father's letter or your kid's artwork. Thankfully, I got most of my kids' artwork.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I know, it's just the irreplaceable things.
Can't replace those things.
I'm so sorry. I am glad that you had some sort of distraction through that. What would you like people to take away from
Oh
the
my
film?
God, this movie is like an amazing film. Like, you know Gus Van Sant, right? You know, he did Good Will Hunting.
Yeah.
My Own Private Idaho. Drugstore Cowboy. This movie, we shot it in 19 days. It's a kidnapping.
In 19 days?
19 days. And it's a kidnapping that takes place in real time. It's really funny, believe it or not. It's dark, it's funny, but it's got an amazing cast. We have, as I mentioned, Bill Skarsgård playing the lead. Dacre Montgomery, you may know him from Stranger Things. We work together. Yeah, he's you can say it, whoa, he's awesome.
You can say it, whoa.
Coleman Domingo.
Yeah,
you guys like Coleman? Coleman Domingo's
Coleman,
great.
Yeah.
A little guy called Al Pacino. You may have heard of him.
Never.
And and it's awesome. It's a really great movie. I'm very, very proud of it. And it's getting great
It's a shame
reviews.
there's no talent in the film.
Yeah, no talent. None whatsoever.
Yeah, that's crazy though, 19 days.
Yeah. And
that's kind of nice though too. If somebody were like, you have to do it just for 19 days, I'm like, oh man, I can do that.
Well, it's hard, as you know, making a picture in 19 days.
I would not know.
You had like 1 or 2 takes, that was it.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, wait, so that I think I would like, because that's more like theater. You have to be, I like in the moment. I hate when they make you do a take 50,000 times.
No, it's insane.
Yeah.
You don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Right? You have to be in the moment, just go with your
it's a little more like theater in that sense.
It's like theater, it's like TV,